Hey, what's going on guys? Physiology here, and welcome to another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. And today I have a pretty interesting topic for you guys. But before I get into that, this is a 72-6 domination on the map Slums. I'm running my usual VSAT dog Swarm, and I go off in this game, not gonna lie. Anyway, today's topic for this commentary is going to be gaming peripherals, and more focusing on high-end gaming peripherals and if they help. So in my setup, which you guys might know, you might not, I use a Scuf controller. I use Astro A40s as my headset of choice, and I use a really nice gaming monitor with a fast response time. And in this video, we're going to be going over if that's worth it, if that's worth buying, if you guys should spend your money on it, and if it really does help you. And so let's go ahead and get into the controller, probably the most important part of the setup, because you need it to play. So, Scuf controllers. There are a lot of controllers like Scuf controllers, but Scuf really started the whole paddle thing. And pretty much, if you don't know what a Scuf controller is, it's like most of your custom controllers. You can get grips on your controllers, you can get thumbsticks on your controllers, like different thumbsticks. You can get different patterns and designs. You can get trigger stops, which is pretty cool. Pretty much the trigger bottoms out a lot higher than normal, so so you could shoot your semi-automatic guns faster, and that's what that does for you. I think that definitely helps. And then the biggest thing about the Scuf controller is the paddles on the back. Pretty much there are two little paddles just on the back of the controller. By the way, just picked up the K9 and Swarm there. And so I picked that up. By the way, that guy just destroyed me. That's actually my friend. But so pretty much the paddles on the back act as buttons, and they go right where your middle finger sits. So when you're gripping the controller, there, you killed me again, dang it. But anyway, they act as buttons. So right where your middle fingers sit whenever you're gripping the controller, there are two paddles there, and they're clicky, and you can click them and they will do a different function on your controller. So I have mine programmed to do A and B, so I can jump and crouch or go prone. And as you'll see in a lot of the kills in some of my gameplays, I jump shot, I drop shot, and that is all thanks to the Scuf. And personally, the grip, I love it. If I ever get sweaty palm syndrome, then it helps me out a lot. The thumbsticks definitely improve your aim. The grip is really, really nice. The trigger stops help me shoot my FAL and semi-automatic guns a lot quicker. And unfortunately, I did not check my corner and kill that guy. But I really overall do think it helps. And if you have a pretty penny to spend on a controller, I would definitely recommend picking up a Scuf. It really does improve your game. It does take a few games to get used to it, but once you do, your aim and your gameplay will be a lot better, and it just really feels like a solid controller. It's definitely a good thing to pick up. Now let's move on to headsets. I use the Astro A40s. Now these are not the only headset on the market. But they're used by pros, and I find that they're used by pros for a very, very good reason. They are extremely comfortable, they have a nice heft to them, but they really, even after extended use, they really don't feel like they've been on your head for that long. They do leave some nasty headset hair though, but the sound quality is amazing. The ear cups are very plush and comfortable. The sound quality is, like I said, amazing. You can really hear footsteps very well. The mix amp is awesome. Crap, where's the word I'm looking for? Equalizer modes. You can change the equalizer modes on the mix amp, and you can decide if you are going to be playing a sports game, if you're going to be playing an FPS game, if you're going to be watching movies, and it will pretty much change the frequency of the headset to sound better for whatever it is that you're doing, whatever game you might be playing, or whatever movie you're watching, or whatever. Which is really nice, and they're wired, so you never ever have to worry about batteries. The wires do get, you know, there are a few wires, but honestly, that's not that big of a deal for me. I just like the convenience of having a wired headset, so no batteries. So that definitely helps me. And finally, the monitor. The monitor is also a really important thing. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably playing on TVs, whether it be big or smaller. But I play at a desk, and I play with a small 24-inch monitor, and the thing about the monitor is the response time on the monitor. So pretty much that is the time that it's going to take for whatever action you perform on your controller. That happens on the monitor in whatever the response time is. So if I click the A button, if you're on a TV, it might take 20 milliseconds to register that you click the A button, but on my monitor, it takes 1 millisecond. So in a really fast-paced game like Call of Duty, 1 millisecond response time can definitely help you. By the way, getting really close to my dogs in Swarm yet again, and it really does help, not only with that, but it really feels more professional, and you feel like you're a pro gamer using it. But honestly, if you're playing against someone with a 20 or 30 millisecond response time monitor or TV, and you have a 1, that's about 19 or 29 milliseconds that you have to shoot them and kill them before they kill you. Or before they can even shoot you. So it's really, I think overall it's definitely important. Now, your monitor does not have to be 1 millisecond response time. I like mine to be that, and I've gotten used to it. I picked up a BenQ RL series. This used to be the professional monitor used by the pros in Black Ops 2, but it doesn't have to be that. You know, anywhere from like 4 to 1 millisecond is really decent, and I honestly do think it helps. These are the peripherals that I think will help you become a better player and make your gaming experience a lot more enjoyable. Now, these are not the only options. There are other controllers, but I like Scuf the most, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know that there are other headsets out there, and they are probably also pretty decent options, but the Astros are the one for me. If you guys want a review of the Astro A40's the Scuf controller or the monitor, I can definitely do that. But that's what I think is the best peripherals, and unfortunately there I died on my nuclear spree and one off my Swarm, but my K9, I did manage to get that. But anyway, I think I died here too. But anyway, yeah, that guy ended up picking me off. But that is the peripherals that I use, or those are the peripherals that I use, and I really think that they help. Like I said, these are not the only things that you can use, but they're what I find to be the best in its class, and I really think that they are worth it. So the gameplay is winding down here. If you have any more questions about any of these peripherals, be sure to message me, or leave, message me on Twitter, or leave a comment down below, and I will try and get back to you. And until next time, guys, this has been Physiology, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, comment, tell me what you thought, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and until next time,